Is inbreeding different from consanguinity? Give an account of inbreeding studies in India and comment on their social relevance. See, this is social relevance. We are talking about biology. So that is how the questions are integrated and interlinked. And the same thing you should always keep in mind while you are studying. Don't study biology in isolation with sociocultural anthropology. Okay, they are generally, have that interlinkage, because ultimately human is what? Is not just a biological being, is a cultural being. So biology and culture have always been in synergy and interplay for both our evolution, a human evolution as well as cultural evolution. So in this context, let us discuss this answer. So general approach, same thing, defining what is inbreeding and consanguinity, and then comparing inbreeding and consanguinity. What are the causes of it? What is the effect of it? And then inbreeding studies in India, we can list out some studies, 1, 2, or 3 based on what we remember. And then we can list out the social relevance and conclude briefly. And same thing I'm trying to do here, but bit in a structured manner. All right. So comparing with respect to whether it's a biological or social concept, what is the basis of it, genetic or cultural, what is the effect of it. All right. And then the factors that are causing uh, inbreeding or consanguinity. All right. What are the factors? We know, right? The natural factors called, and sometimes social factors also cause inbreeding. And studies we can list 1, 2, 3, and then we can highlight the social relevance. But again, I'm trying to make it more structured. Instead of writing everything in gen one mass of points, we can structure it wherever it is feasible. Right? Social relevance, it has both positive and negative, right? Don't you think consanguinity, it has its own positives? It preserves the social relations, it preserves the wealth, right? And it ensures that the kinship lineage continues, the political power is widened or strengthened. While negative relevance is what? Sometimes it leads to factionalism, sometimes it leads to, that groupism, etc. And sometimes it has deaths, abnormalities, right? So that is what you need to bring. And I'm not limiting to the demand of the question. I'm trying to bring that extra dimension. All I'm trying to do this throughout these answers, you might have observed that I'm only trying to bring that one extra dimension, because that gives us the liberty while we are revising and studying to not get stuck or worried about whether we remember something specifically or not. Because if we forget 1 or 2 points, this will make up for us while putting and presenting our answers as something better. Okay. So applied anthropology, I'm trying to bring it here. Don't you think genetic counselors use this inbuilding and consummate concepts to, recommend and suggest the families whether to they have to marry or whether they can, make a baby, right? And in public health intervention, don't you think it is relevant, right? Because what happens when in too much of inbreeding happens, there will be a higher chance of more occurrence of genetic based diseases. All right. So that is matter of concern for public health intervention. You might have seen, no, in sickle cell population, when it is done, they generally tend to thin due to what? More occurrence of recessives. And conclusion, interplay between biology and culture and role in human evolution and variation. This is how you need to create a conclusion using the broader aspect. Don't you think inbreeding and consanguinity, actually they are outcome of interaction of biology and culture, right? Because due to cultural factors, we tend to marry within some kinship network or a community, and that leads to cultural biological effect of inbreeding, which can have its own negative and positive effects, and its role in how that inbreeding plays role in human evolution and variation. You might have seen, you have the case studies, right? Some populations that have migrated and have inbred have developed some unique characteristics, and that has also led to evolution. All right. So that's how you need to integrate the broader concepts. So always remember, in social cultural anthropology, what are the broader concepts? In biological anthropology, what are the broader concepts? The broader essence in biological anthropology is what? Survival, evolution, and variation. And what is in social anthropology? Same thing: survival, social order, and progress. So you can always use these three keywords in each part in concluding those aspects. All right.